And welcome to 2K Sports, another edition of NBA basketball. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against the Celtics, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at center. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the center position. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
For three, George. Embiid. It's deflected. And he gets it back. And yep, it's good. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. Banchero outside. From outside the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Maxey passes to Embiid. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Carter. And the Magic with possession. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Banchero the screen. Wagner the pass to Banchero. Now Bane. Three-pointer. Paul George pulls down the board. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Magic. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Banchero outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wagner outside. Carter, a screen on George. Wagner for three. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers leading. Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the three, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Oubre. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Both shots good from the stripe. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Wagner against George. Suggs with a screen on Oubre. Banchero finds Suggs. It's good. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Pass to Embiid. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Love the way Maxey works those angles inside. He's crafty.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. 4-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't achieve last season.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
Now here's George. Still no points. Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid. Four on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Embiid's got 8.
And, you know, pressure doesn't get to Embiid. Nice job there recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
Carter, a screen on Oubre. Banchero. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Suggs, the pass to Bane. Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. Takes the 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Both good from the line that time. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Banchero. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
First one falls for him.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. And Embiid drops them both.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Well, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Now here's Wagner. His last outing, he had 24 points. Picked by Carter to stop the drought. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Grimes. Last game for him, he picked up 10. George for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Magic trail by 8. Pass to Carter. Back to Bane. From downtown. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, Bane will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Maxey passes to George. Now Oubre. Back to George. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Maxey. Here's Oubre. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Franz Wagner. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Making the most of their trips to the charity stripe, that's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. Very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. And they've already made a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Watford. Pass to Embiid. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Magic trail by 7. Black passes to Banchero. Picked by Carter. To the middle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
And that one falls for Carter.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size and a pretty diverse skill set.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Gordon comes in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for George. And so Carter nails them both.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. 5th best, Philadelphia.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
The Sixers lead by 5. Lowry with it. Drummond to screen on Jones. Here's Lowry. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Setting up others and running the offense smoothly, that is what Lowry does.
Lowry against Jones. Banchero outside. Offensive rebound. Lowry against Jones. Carter, a screen on Lowry. Here's Jones. Here's Carter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bonus checked in for Drummond. Then for Orlando, Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Jones. And that's good as he hits both shots. Philadelphia leading by 5. Now here's Grimes. No made baskets yet. Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Here's Wagner. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Gordon against Wagner. Pass to Bona. They set a pick. Here's Grimes. Here's Bona. He's checked by Carter. And it's Bona missing. Magic trail by 5. Black outside. Wagner on the wing. Carter, a screen on Gordon. Wagner for 3. And it's Bona with a rebound. The Sixers lead by 5. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Lowry, the pass to Gordon. Now here's Grimes. The 3 ball. First shot won't go. Orlando with the ball. Black passes to Wagner. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Basket's good.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Lowry, right side. Outside Grimes. They set the screen. On the take. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And it's Bane with the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 5. Black outside. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Isaac with a screen on Gordon. Inside. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Wagner.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space.
Up top, Gordon, defended by Wagner. Pass to Bona. Puts up a 3. And that's not going to go. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Sixers ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's Trendon Watford. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Philadelphia leading by 3. Now Gordon. No points yet. Yep, that one goes.
Inside, Gordon stays loose and free, ready to make his moves around the defense there.
Wagner looking it over. Batadze with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. Here's Grimes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's De Silva. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Bona. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come through steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Black. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Kept his head up the whole time right there, and Black able to find his teammate.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside Grimes. Here's the pick. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Batadze. Wagner in the high post. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Maxey. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Black. Here's De Silva, defended by Gordon. Pass to Wagner. Here's Batadze, just 5 to shoot. Now Isaac, Watford covering. Here's Black. No good from outside. The Sixers lead by 5. Here's Grimes. They set the pick. Gordon, right side. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Elbow shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Making a name for himself. Goga Batadze. What do you like about him, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for scoring the ball in the paint, and again, you just can't overlook that size and length.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Maxey. Last game out, he had 40. There's a screen. Pass to Bona to snap the cold streak. That one rolls around and rims out. Magic trail by 5. Here's De Silva. No points so far. Now Black. Wagner outside. Releases. Orlando again missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Bona. Here's Watford. Drills it from deep. Watford's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. George comes in for Watford, and it's Kelly Oubre in for Gordon. Then for Orlando, Banchero's checked in for Isaac. Bane comes in for De Silva, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. 8-point game. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. George against Banchero. Over George. Banchero uses his size down there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. Suggs against Maxey. Nifty move. Jams it in off the great move.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
Outside Grimes. It's tipped. And Carroll against George. Embiid inside. Comes up empty down low. Magic trail by 4. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Wagner finds Banchero. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Then for Orlando, Robinson comes in for Batase. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Franz Wagner. Banchero against Oubre. 6 to shoot. With a 9-footer. Good. He hits the jumper. Banchero's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Maxey against Jones. And it's Maxey missing.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Suggs outside from behind the arc. They get the rebound. Robinson can't tie it up. That one misses. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. George passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid, a screen on Suggs. Here's George. Maxey against Jones. Steps back and shoots. The Sixers again can't hit. Orlando trailing here. Down low. Here's Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
And what a jam by Bane, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
And here is Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Jones. They still need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
For Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And a change for the Magic. De Silva's checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Outside Bane. Banchero in the post. Embiid's there. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
He misses the free throw. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
No good on the second free throw.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
To the left wing. Here's Edgecombe. Last game he had 34 points. Over Jones. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Banchero.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And Embiid drops them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Outside Jones. Pass to Banchero. And there's the screen. Goes back up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Here's George. And George with the jam.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
And it's Bane with the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 8. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So for the Magic, Wendell Carter comes in for De Silva, and Wagner subbed in for Jones. Bane with it. He's got 5. And the layup is good. Bane's gotten 4 this quarter.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
Banchero against George. Outside Grimes.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Screen by Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Suggs with the bucket.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-point basket by Orlando. George passes to Oubre. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Embiid after the basket by Orlando. 1:02 left in the second quarter. Doesn't go for him. Orlando's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Wendell Carter Jr. is hard to stop down low.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Carter Jr. at the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid inside. He's checked by Carter. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Magic shooting about 45% during the second quarter. And then Carroll gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Embiid against Carter. Outside Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Bane. Grimes. Counted from distance. Grimes has got 9 points. Now here's Suggs. Wagner outside. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Magic lead by 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic, showing how effective he can be. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
From your pocket light, Arena Entertainment.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
You like how he's attacking on the interior, going after those high-quality looks. I mean, they tried to hassle him defensively, but to no avail.
Yeah, many of his points came in heavy traffic, something he better get used to. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Now Banchero on the court for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Paulo Banchero. One shot.
One shot.
You know, one of the things you love about Banchero, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Suggs. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid inside. Carter's there, and it's good. 2 points. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Outside Carter. And here's Bane. He's got 7. Picked by Carter. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Oubre. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And we know Oubre's not shy. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
Jr. taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Suggs outside. Back to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Suggs against Maxey. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Just 5 on the clock. For the tie. Rebound by the Magic.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
Pass to Edgecombe. Suggs against Maxey. Outside Oubre. Embiid's got space. The wide open shot is on the money. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
And Carroll. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kelly Oubre picks one up. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game.
Shooting for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And Banchero drops them both. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 5 and the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. 11 feet out. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Banchero outside. From deep, Payne. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Oubre finds Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Oubre. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Oubre's got 8.
Oubre looking comfortable and confident from the corner there.
Here's Banchero. He's covered by Oubre. Banchero passes to Bane. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Banchero against Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. And another miss by Orlando. The Sixers trailing. Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Embiid for the tie. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Banchero surveys. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Wagner against George. Outside Bane. 4 on the clock. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Carter finds Banchero. Here's Wagner. The 3 from Suggs. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Banchero against Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe for the lead. The rebound by Carter. Orlando's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Suggs outside. Banchero the screen. To stop the drought. Suggs no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. With the second effort. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Suggs. George with a steal. Pass to Maxey. Stolen. Black outside. Wagner against Oubre. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Cash money from 16 feet away. Banchero's got 17.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Wagner. Oubre passes to Embiid. Embiid elevates!
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Up top, Banchero. The floater, and the layup is up and in. Banchero's got 9 points now in the second half. And here's George. They'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Banchero.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Philadelphia. Watford's checked in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. George hits them both. Here's Black. He's scoreless. Wagner outside. Banchero left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Banchero's got 21 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
Wagner finds Carter. Over to the left wing. Doubled by Watford. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Outside Bain. Down low. Here's Banchero. Good D by Watford. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. George. And George with the jam.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Now here's Black. Outside Bain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
Paulo Banchero, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw drops for Banchero.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Gordon, he's checked in for George. Then for Orlando, Batase's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Bane, and he can't hit the second. The Sixers lead by 3. Gordon outside. Pass to Lowry. And here's Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Banchero. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Count the basket. 31 points for Joel Embiid.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Now Black. Wagner outside. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Lowry, the pass to Grimes. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:11 left in the third quarter here. Here's De Silva. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Sixers lead by 8. To the middle. Here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Goga Bitadze.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero, and it's Jalen Suggs in for De Silva. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Magic trail by 9. On the wing, Suggs. Black outside. Back to Suggs. Isaac against Gordon. Isaac's shot is off. The Sixers lead by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Suggs. 11 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. Jump shot is good that time. Suggs has got 13 now.
Suggs works that pick and roll to create for himself, looking for any opportunity to beat that defense.
Embiid, a screen on Suggs. Back to Embiid. Lots of room. And so it's Philadelphia with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Trendon Watford is out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Bona in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Orlando with the ball. Following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by
15 points here for Jalen Suggs.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
Pass to Bona. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Bona taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Magic trail by 11. Here's Black. And the three off target. Outside Grimes. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Left side Maxey. And he makes it on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Not just the perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Up top, Suggs. The teardrop. The rebound by Maxey. The Sixers lead by 13. Grimes with the ball. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Bona. The three is up. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Payne, the pass to Suggs. Shoots over Maxey. Orlando again missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Let's go with a three. Orlando with the rebound. Batadze's got 4 rebounds in the game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's good.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here in terms of two-way guards, Grant. Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. Outside Grimes. Out to the right wing. Wide open look. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 34 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Inside. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Gordon. Black defending. Embiid, a screen on Suggs. Suggs against Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
third personal
It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Second team
The
foul.
quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
That free throw, no good.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit too.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
So it's Philadelphia now. Orlando making their last shot. Suggs against Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Suggs. Shoots over Maxey. Right side Carter. Pass to Black. Carter, a screen on Gordon. Here's Black. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 12. Outside Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Suggs. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Black is such an unselfish player, always willing to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Bane. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Bane with it. Grimes covering. Black with it. Gordon's on him. Black, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Embiid. Embiid doing it all himself.
Well, that's how you execute in transition, guys. Embiid realizing the opportunity and then jumping all over.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
And the 76ers with some changes. Paul George comes in for Watford, and it's Kelly Oubre in for Gordon. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Isaac. De Silva comes in for Black. Wagner's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. Jones, the pass to Banchero. No good on the shot. And George with some nice D. Outside Grimes. Pass to George. Screen by Embiid. George, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 9 points in the quarter.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Carter from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. For 3, Grimes' shot is off. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Jones finds Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Hallow with the attack.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Maxey passes to Embiid. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Wagner with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Carter. Now here's Banchero. He's covered by Oubre. From the wing, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the boards.
Floats one up, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Jones.
At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 1 shot.
Magic trail by 14. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Carter to the middle. Banchero in the post. He's covered by Oubre. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Carter. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one. Maxey against Suggs. Now Maxey. Outside Embiid. Here's Maxey. George! The 3 is off.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Now Suggs. Banchero in the post. He's against Oubre. The triple drop.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Maxey! Oh, he missed the jumper.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
It's stolen by Maxey. And he powers it down, one-handed.
And Maxey is especially dangerous in these situations. When he has room to run, good luck stopping him.
Bane outside, beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here's Maxey. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Embiid. Nine feet out. Carter rips down the board. Magic trail by 8. Now Suggs. From 11 feet away, Oubre with a rebound.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Maxey fires. Oh, it misses. Orlando's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Suggs surveys the D. 58 seconds left in the 4th. Ooh, the shot misses. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Outside George. Now it's Maxey. Embiid. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Jalen Suggs. It's money from deep.
You know, with all of the defensive attention that Banchero demands, being able and willing to make that kick-out pass, big part of his game.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Oubre. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter against Embiid. Carter rips down the board. Count it!
Desmond Bain. Assisted, Jalen Suggs.
So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we had to do. We had to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it